What is going on, guys? We're back. It's been several months since I made a video, but we're doing a lot of upgrades on the Grom today. So I've sent my ECU off. We got it tuned, so we got it back. We got the cam from DHM. We got the ECU back. So we'll go ahead and put that on, and then we'll put the plastics back on first. We also got the Zoom exhaust to go on this thing. So we have the ECU tuned for the cam and the exhaust, as well as the intake that we put on earlier. If you can see it underneath here. I don't think you can. Maybe up in there. Yep. And so we're going to do some of this stuff. We're also going to do an oil change. So we got new gaskets here. We're going to change the screen filter and all of the gaskets that go along with that. So right now we'll go ahead and put this on. We'll do this and we'll take off the stock exhaust, and that way we can do the oil change easier. Okay, we got the plastics back on. Everything's good to go. The ECM's on. So now we're gonna go ahead and work on taking the stock exhaust off, and then we'll do an oil change after that. Okay, now we got everything put back together. The oil's in there. Now we're gonna work on putting the new exhaust here and running it up and attaching it back here. So we got the Grom Brute exhaust we're installing, and yeah, we'll start putting this together. Okay, so we got the exhaust on. It's just these two bolts here. It has a bracket down here that's not used, but we just used the bracket here, and I just reused the same mounting point as the old exhaust and reused the bolt. So that's the Zoom Brute exhaust on here. And now we're gonna go over there and take out the cam and get that ready to go. I also replaced a spark plug with a new one. So this thing is almost ready to go. We just have to do the cam and then we should be good. Okay, now we're gonna do the cam. So we're gonna take this cover off. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna take the valve covers off up here. And then we will get working taking the cam out. Okay, so we got the motor at top dead center. You can see the little T there. It should line up with this little mark here. Got the valve covers off. So then we gotta take this tensioner pin out. It's a 14 millimeter. And then that should come out. We should be able to break this loose. Okay, so now we got the sprocket off over here. We got the chain marked. So we gotta take this 10 millimeter bolt off, and then we should be able to get the cam to come out. All right, guys, we got the cam on, we got the sprocket back on. I will say on this part, this cam wants to move, and you have to get the cam here on this little piece, otherwise it won't work. It's also kind of a pain to mark this because the oil washes off a Sharpie if you try to mark this chain, so make sure you don't lose your top dead center. I got the valves adjusted up here to 3/1000 of an inch. That's what the instructions call for. And so now we're gonna put the covers back on. Everything's tightened up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's gonna work. Okay, I'm looking at the instructions. It says to perform an ECU and TPS reset. So in order to do that, you need to put a paper clip on the green and blue wires here. So we'll put this paper clip here, and then we'll hold the throttle open and then turn the bike on. Hold it for 5 seconds and it should reset the ECU.